Stone Guardian. Can we answer the riddle? We can gain the tributes or lose them here. So it's Destiny Potion. Go, Destiny! We answered the riddle successfully. We gained 5 experience. Not as good as getting a random attribute, but we didn't get attribute points lost either. The Necrotic Lord is magic resistant with minions. I think we can take him, though. Man, I hate using the Destiny bonus rolls on these. On these combat rolls. Unless I have to. But a minion enemy is worst of all. They're going to take all of those. Because you got to hit them so many times. Got him. Alright. And he was worth 16 experience for us, which means we're hitting level 7. Give me that. 7! Ta-da! Alright. This is the 3rd area out of 5. Let's, you know what, let's boost accuracy a little more. No. No. Let's boost speed a little more. 16 defense still isn't like golly whopping. 17 defense, you're getting up there. It ain't the same as like 20, 25 defense. We find a graveyard camp and we barely sleep. There's a grave scavenger. Croc of the graveyard. In Magic the Gathering, there's a green card called Croc of the Crossing that I really like. And so this is Croc of the Graveyard. Instead of a green card, it would be a black card. Probably come back out of the graveyard somehow. Loot the adept robes. We'll sell them on a garage sale to the dwarf merchant. Sell him the loot. See what he's got. Man, he's got some good things, but we can't afford them. Doggone it. Alright, leave the shop. Maybe next time. Howling Spectre has damage aura. Is it worth the 7 XP? I don't know. We gotta hit it 3 times. That's gonna be 6 damage we take from that. And we're at 36 health out of a maximum of 81. Let me try and flee. I don't want to spend extra health. I want to try and build my health up before the end, before the last area. Hero's Grave. You sleep well and gain 8 health. So instead of that fight and losing a minimum of 6, well, depending on if we crit. But assuming no crits, we would have lost health. Instead, we gained. We lost nothing. Then we gained 8. Then we gained 5. Or we gained XP or something. Anyway. It's the corpse tree. We can lose health to gain... No, I'm sorry. We can gain health at the cost of one of our stats, which I don't like to do, usually. Gotta be dire straits to do that. Demonic Bargain. This is just switching points from one to the other. I don't see much of a point right now. Because we don't want to lose too much damage either. And our defense is 17. It's not terrible. It's not bad. Reluctant Priestess doesn't trust us. And we're through the Dark Graveyard and entering the Haunted Forests. Let's stay at the inn for 10 health. And we find a warded area. We barely rest, but we gain 5 health. Then the Tracking Knight has found us. Got pretty good defense herself. I'm gonna fight her though. 728, that'd be what? Is that 4 hits? Yeah, 4 hits. She doesn't have any other special abilities, so. We're about due for a crit anyway, ain't we? Come on, critical! Oh boy, did I call it! And we got a storm shield that would give us 2 defense. Man, that's just too good. That really is. I gotta equip that. We lose 2 to our attack bonus, but we'll gain 2 to our defense. Just in time for our Spectral Dragon. A damage aura enemy with magic resist. The magic resistance doesn't bother us, but of course the damage aura does. So, 33 health. Our attack damage. Man, I just lowered our attack bonus too. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. There ain't no sense in making predictions. Not much sense in it. I was just saying I didn't want to spend a lot of health, and now I'm spending a bunch of health on this in the 4th area. Another crit! Damn! Well, that changed things quickly there. Celestial bracers. I like the bracers better than the shield. Keeps my hands free. Same bonus. The Lich Tree. We can lose health to gain stats. And I don't really want to lose health right now either, so refuse that off. The Lightning Mage has appeared. Sent by Malvina to stop us, and he may well do it. Looks like he's a dangerous mother. We'd have to roll really good to avoid getting drained. He drains our mastery point, so we do less damage now. Then we gotta fight him. Pretty stout stats as well. I hope we can take him. He's magic resist, so that's one thing in our favor, is that he can't lower our damage further. That really good defense is still paying off. We got him. That's 15, well 16 experience for us, since we'll gain 1 extra XP. Leather battle gear, we already have that, so this extra set. And it's leveling time! Ta-da! Let's try and make up for our lost attack rating. Well, we can. Zombie gnome. It didn't work much, but it ain't got any special abilities. Hopefully we don't take any hits here. Nope. Clean sweep. Royal leather. +4 to defense. Gotta wear it. Perfect. I'm sure that's the best defense that you can get as a rogue. Glowing stone. We decipher some of the script and gain 2 experience. Let's see here. Evil apparition has life drain. There's somebody shouting in the other room. I wonder what's going on. Probably something to do with the cat. Trying to claw or something. Yeah, they're gonna have a hard time hitting 20 defense. I'm not sure about the boss, but hey, we gained a destiny potion from that fight. That was well worth it. Fire sorceress. Hey, we can gain accuracy. Let's go ahead and trade our loot for gold as well. And then we'll learn extra accuracy. Or somehow she increases our accuracy. The Dark Nursery. XP, a treasure card, or 5 health. Let's rest. Five health. Undead Goblin. Every day he's gobbling. We've still got a lot of cards to go. We can gain our next level at least. He's got some pretty good stats, but we also do. So. especially when it comes to defense and attack rating. So I think we can handle this, although he did 10 damage to us already. That really sucks. That's a lot of life to lose on one little fight like that. We loot the leather vestment. There's a stalking werewolf. Guy did some bad things to me last time. So we need to... Kabusabini doesn't have to worry about that. Okay. Another enemy that's got pretty good stats. Even with a 20 defense, a +7 to attack to hit us. Depends on how things roll. Looks like we got lucky this time. We didn't even take a hit. Must add some silver on us. +2 bonus to health potions. I don't know. That'd be a total of 6 health difference right now. Depending on if we get more. I'm going to loot those. I'm going to keep the damage bonus. Good looking boots though. Forgotten well. The water is refreshing. Corrupt thieves. They're going to try and hurt us. Or we could gain... We lose them in the thick trees. And we gain 2 experience. It's the Dark Heart. Lose 10 health, lose 6 health, or gain 3 XP. I'm rolling Destiny. This is the big boss of the Haunted Forest. We avoid its gaze and escape unharmed. Gain 3 experience. 4 for us. Then we face an undead fiend. Don't even have that much health. Still got good defense and attack though. And it's only worth 6 XP. Let's check it out. Damn. Lost 10 health and a few of our Destiny bonus too. A couple of our Destiny bonus. We gained 28 gold. Dark Stalker has stone skin. It's only worth 9 XP. I don't know that I should bother with this. We flee combat. Get away from that thing. Gnome Wanderer. We ask for healing. We gain 10 health. Have fun storming the castle, boys. Towering Giant. Big ol' enemy. But this one's worth 14 experience. So I think this may be worth it. Ouch. Depending on how many times we get hit, that is. Combat can swing either way. No telling what'll happen. A lot of those things are in the extreme, you know? Damn. Just barely hit us there. And it hit us a lot. That took a ton of our health. Hope we get something good. We at least got a level up. We gained a health potion. That's alright. Ta-da! Alright. So we're not really missing much. We got pretty good defense. We don't need fate at this point in the game, so damage time. +1 to mastery. Let me do 7 damage a hit. Again. There's a lightning ogre with damage aura. I'm going to try to evade this enemy. Which we did. And then the last area is the volcanic waste. We stop at the end before we track in to this very hot environment. First person we meet is the lizard merchant. Sell loot and browse his wares. Nothing is better though for us. We've already got celestial bracers. Thanks anyway, lizard merchant. Next up is a lava zombie. Flame-proof enemy. Better attack, slightly lower defense than the enemies in the previous area. More than ever, we don't want to be taking all this damage though. In this last area, we want to heal up so that we're ready for the boss. Alright, we beat it. We find celestial gloves, +1 defense. We didn't have any gloves, so that's a straight upgrade. Now we're at 21 defense. Pretty stout defense. Here's the Scarred Knight. He's got a pretty high attack and defense as well. Seems to be worth a decent chunk of experience, though. Ouch. 8 damage. Ooh, he just barely missed us there. We finally took him down. We gained 17 gold. We're standing at 269 gold right now. There's a zombie rat man before us with life drain. Wow, he hit us. Hit us again for 6. We found another health potion though. Volcanic Village. Let's rest at the end. We gain 8 health. There's an ash tornado before us. All we can do is roll. But we get caught in the winds and lose the 8 health we just gained. The Burned Village. We find some gold. 14 gold. Still gotta come across a merchant before it can be useful. Waste Goblin. This is a smaller enemy, a lighter enemy. We're at 41 out of 70 on our experience. This is going to give us, well, I guess 7 total experience. So we're up to 48 out of 70. Might be able to hit 10 before the end. I think we can. Here's a door freighter. What do you got for us? We can only equip the volcanic dagger. That's 4 to damage and 1 to mastery, which will be more damage. So we're gonna take it. The volcanic dagger. An excellent upgrade. A difference of 2 damage. We just gotta hope that fate doesn't kick our ass. Malvina's image. And sure enough, here's a fate-based roll. Ooh, we hit perfect! 666. The highest roll possible. We gained XP and just avoided it. The Flameborn Spider. You can't poison me. I ain't afraid of you. We missed it though. Don't want to be missing. There we go. How about a helmet? No, no helmet. Excuse me. A lava dragon. This is a damage horror enemy. I don't want to lose that much health this late in the game. Let's get away from this thing. Better to avoid it altogether. The abandoned chest has an item wrapped in cloth. Draw a treasure. Storm gloves are +1 to accuracy. We don't need that though. We got to keep our celestial gloves or whatever we have. which adds to defense. This is another damage aura enemy. I'm gonna avoid this if I can. Yep. Rather find something that's not damage aura. There's an evil necromancer. This is a straight roll, but we get attacked by his skeletons and lose 10 health. York barbarians are around though. Let's speak with their shaman and gain 8 health. We got just a few cards remaining here. There's an Ember Drake. It has rend and fireproof. It is, however, worth 15 experience, but we only need 5 experience to get our next level. This is a pretty fearsome fight right for the end here, and it could rend us, but we've got lots of health potions. Let's try to fight it. Not a good start. We missed and it hit us. Hit us twice now. That's 16 health it's cost us. Even more now. Sorry, the first hit was 7 damage, then it was 8. Both other times that it hit us. Yeah, all my work has been in vain. This Ember Drake has basically ended the... This combat with this Ember Drake has really fucked me. No, it hasn't. Well, the fact that we got a level up hasn't, because we can get full health now, I think. I don't remember. Fire shield. 1 to defense and 1 to mastery. No, we'll keep the 2 defense. Loot that. Level 10. It is the bonuses. We'll return to full health. From 18 all the way to 105. Alright. Ashen Luminarix commands us to stay with Web Snare. How can we refuse? We can't. So we must fight it. Got it. Alright. Novice bracers. No thank you. Right. A lava elemental with damage aura. I want to flee from this. Last enemy before the boss. Scavenger Imp. I don't even want to use the... I don't want to lose any health if I can help it. Here we go. The Machinations of the Master Assassin. I believe this is the same one that ended my run when I got to her last time. She has damage aura and magic resistance. Thankfully it's not stone skin. But damage aura is pretty tough anyway. He's not fireproof at least, so we'll hit her with fire. And I'm going to go ahead and use the health potion right now. It heals us for 8, putting us at 100 out of 105, and clearing our bleeding status. Here we go. We hit. We missed. We missed. She missed. We hit. She missed. We hit again. She's not long for this world at this rate. Oh, she hit us back finally. She better really get on it, and we'll have to miss a lot to mess this up. Because we got a bunch of health potions too. She still tore us up a lot, but looks like we're going to get her. The final blow. From 100 all the way down to 46, but we beat her. confetti every level up, but no confetti on victory? I think 3 confettis on victory. Ta-da! 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 I say confetti on victory. Juanita Kabusabini defeated the Master Assassin in the Volcanic Wastes with a score of 21,390. Where does she stand on the highest score table? She's number 8. The number 1 spot is still Odd Oolong. And Defender Deep right after that. With Lorkmac McClork following them in 3rd place. Alright. I hope you enjoyed watching. Be kind to each other, and I'll see you next time.